Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about XRP. Happy Friday wherever you are around the world. Welcome to all the new subscribers that are coming and joining the Crypto ZX army. Continue supporting and you will obviously continue to see these updates. So please hit that red subscribe button and the bell icon, but let's get right into it. So we'll come back to this. Let's take a look at, the broader market. So today is Friday. You're seeing altcoins actually going into the green, but in a grand scheme of things, it's not a time to get super excited because, Bitcoin's price is still not at the level where you want to see the price of Bitcoin, price at. But we are coming very, very close to the monthly end going into September. Tomorrow is the monthly end, which is of course Saturday. More manipulation than usual, but it's going to be very, very interesting to see where the price of Bitcoin ends up as far as the monthly candle close happens. But we'll take a little bit of green across the board. As far as XRP is concerned, 56.7%, up 0.9% in USD and about 1.3% in Bitcoin comparative. Market cap is at about $31.8 billion and the 24-hour trading volume is at about 1.25 billion. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So shout out to Crypto Inside UK, a very interesting take, and I want to really show you guys this. Look at this. So it says gold's estimated total market cap, is approaching $18 trillion. Are you paying attention yet? So as we know, Bitcoin is considered digital gold. And now, like never before, you're seeing insane amount of institutional interest, whether it's asset managers, hedge funds, massive amounts of interest coming into Bitcoin. Bitcoin, Ethereum has actually landed on Wall Street. The entire landscape is changing, and some people are saying it's no longer the wild west. So why is this happening? Because these big entities are starting to see the potential Bitcoin really has. And if you compare it to gold, it's pretty much 17x to gold's market valuation. So the potential as it gets adopted more across the world as an asset class, the potential is definitely there. Hence you are seeing record high inflows coming in for Bitcoin, whether it's ETF or actually buying spot Bitcoins. And we've been hearing so much more developments. And if Bitcoin were to get to some crazy market valuations like this in the next 5, 10, 15 years, guess what? The crypto market is going to feel the love, the coins that are going to be here to stay. And as you know, I'm sure if you follow my channel, you guys know this, not every single coin is going to be here to stay in the long haul. Some fail, but if XRP is going to be here, it's obviously going to feel the love, and as of now it has been through 2 different cycles. So in terms of building longevity and not just like a one hit wonder, that's not the case with XRP, and the amount of developments it's doing looks like the future is quite bright. So very, very interesting take. And of course, if you want to look at it from a visual standpoint, look at the market valuation, guys, compared to gold. A massive difference. Let me know your thoughts down below regarding this, but let's continue to take a look at what's happening. Software jobs crash since 2022. So pretty much going over how much less jobs there really are for software development, and could this really be due to AI? Because AI is picking up to a level we haven't seen before. It's literally scary stuff that's happening with AI. And I think you can't turn around from this artificial intelligence era that we're living in. And it is scary, to be quite frank with you. Of course, it has so much pros. At the same time, there is massive amounts of cons as well. But let me know your personal thoughts regarding this. But this is something very, very interesting that I wanted to share with you guys. So as we know, whether you're in the traditional markets, whether you're in the crypto markets, that the US elections are coming, and some people are arguing this to be one of the, if not the most important US election. And you can see this for yourself. This is the crypto Bitcoin, pretty much Bitcoin specifically, price history in the last 3 elections. So you could see 2016 to 2017, 2020 to 2021, we pretty much were stagnant leading up to October, and then November things just picked up traction. So previous 2 cycles, it pretty much played out, exactly the same. In 2016, of course, the market valuation for crypto was much lower. So of course it went so much higher compared to the 2020 to 2021. But looked like the month of September was actually a little flat, and historically speaking, month of September isn't bullish in a grand scheme of things for the crypto market. So could we see the next month actually pretty much staying stagnant and leading up to the US election? And of course, as we know, this is going to be a huge important election, due to the fact that one candidate is all on crypto and one is a little hesitant. So of course it can go either way. So are we going to see history repeating itself? One thing that has changed this time around is of course inflation, right? Speaking about inflation, I will get a little bit more into detail on that, but let me know your personal thoughts as to what you think. Do you think we are going to see a similar pattern playing out as to what we saw back in the two previous cycles? But very interesting take. Shout out to whoever created this chart. Anyhow, you could see, speaking about inflation, US credit card debt hits an all-time high of $1.14 trillion, guys. And again, this is one of the biggest signs for inflation. And there's huge signs, and this is one of them. And let's continue. And speaking about inflation, you can see US pending home sales index plunges to record lows. Whoa, things are not looking good. And and honestly, even with this election, a lot of people are kind of, confused, and I think are kind of sleeping on what could end up happening. I'm going to share my personal thoughts with you guys on that. But before I do that, let's take a look at this specific article that I wanted to share with you guys. So shout out to SMQKE that says Korea and Ripple. Korea is on the brink of live production with blockchain-based products and digital assets thanks to its advanced regulatory framework. In a recent survey, 20% of financial institutions indicated they plan to use XRP. Take note of the timeline, as Korean financial institutions should now be in the pilot phase. Their tokenized deposits pilot program begins in Q4 2024 and will soon transition to the production phase. The documentation also includes a diagram highlighting XRP's role in facilitating transactions in Korea's through crypto exchanges. So, speaking about Korea, this is not obviously news, like brand new news, but one thing, there's a correlation that you guys might not be noticing is this. Next up, Korea Blockchain Week. And Ripple is going to be there. So are we going to hear any sort of announcement coming up regarding tokenization, real world assets, or maybe other entities that are going to be partnering with Ripple? Again, speculation at the end of the day, but very interesting take. Do let me know your personal thoughts down below regarding this specifically. Very good, interesting thing that I just realized. But like I said, let me know in the comments. And I asked you guys, the community members, 2 days ago, crypto really playing with everyone's emotions. Will we see the price of Bitcoin stay above $64,000 for good? And of course, I said September, October, November, December, or never. And 2,200 votes have come in. A lot of people are voting that September is going to be the month. But historically speaking, it is pretty much flat in the month of September. So are we going to see another flat month? We'll see. Of course, obviously, time is going to tell. But yeah, let me know your personal projections regarding this as well. But let's continue to take a look at the good old price of XRP. So what is the price doing right now? So look at Bitcoin dominance right now. So Bitcoin dominance is still pretty much on the verge of breaking towards a new yearly high. So do not be surprised at that fact. Of course, you're seeing some altcoins feeling the love right now, especially even over the last 1 hour, pretty much the market picking up some traction. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves, because the price of Bitcoin is pretty much still having a hard time breaking past that key resistance. And this should tell you everything you need to know. We need to get past this key resistance. Extremely important. If it's not able to do that, then there's still a chance to get below it. And as of now, we retested this 23.6 Fibonacci support line 4 different times, and you can really understand how important this is. Every single time the price has actually bounced back, but the more you retest the support, the weaker it gets. So are we going to actually see a fall? I think it's not an unrealistic thing to be thinking about. But as far as XRP's price is concerned right now, pretty much holding as to where it was yesterday. yesterday, right at the neckline of that key resistance. Obviously, you guys know the importance of that key resistance and support to stay above there. Of course, the 78.6 is the level that I'm looking out for, but one step at a time. Of course, we cannot ignore what's happening with the broader market, and obviously, the next few weeks are extremely important. Are we going to hear an appeal, or is this going to come to an end? How are the broader global news going to impact crypto? Of course, one step at a time. Do let me know down below what you guys think. What are you guys excited about the most? Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Open Crypto ZX, and peace out.